Hey ladies, welcome and welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to share some lighthearted content with you guys, because I've shared a lot of crazy FAFOs. So this is just for us ladies, and especially with the fact that, it's Valentine's Day. So I wanted to share that with you guys. Let me know your favorite clips. Let me know what you learned in this video, if you learned anything at all. So let's go ahead and get started.
Me and my boyfriend have been dating for 19 years, and so many people always ask, when is he planning to propose? But we just honestly mutually think that it's best not to rush things and to make sure that we really get the chance to know each other before committing for life. Marriage is just a piece of paper, and my boyfriend says we don't need the government involved just to prove our love to each other. And anyway, we're currently expecting our first baby together, so
I feel like women who say things like marriage is just a piece of paper, me and my boyfriend been together for X amount of years and we're happy the way we are, marriage is not important, it doesn't matter. I feel like they're just trying to gaslight themselves because in the back of their mind they're insecure. They're insecure because they've been with this man for how many years and he still hasn't proposed. So eventually they just stop caring and they start telling themselves, oh, it doesn't matter, we're happy the way we are. We don't need to prove our love to the government. But hey, what do I know? Then she said, we want to take time to make sure we get to know each other first. 19 years is not enough time to get to know someone. Excuses much? The last thing I'm going to say about this is, ladies, a man can be in a relationship with you and still be looking for the love of his life. Do not let these men waste your time. Do with that information what you will.
Boyfriend have been dating for 19 years, and so many people always ask, when is he planning to propose? But we just honestly mutually think that it's best not to rush things and to make sure that we really get the chance to know each other before committing for life. Marriage is just a piece of paper, and my boyfriend says we don't need the government involved just to prove our love to each other. And anyway, we're currently expecting our first baby together.
Oh, good heavens. Before I even start, I wish this type of love on all my ain't shit exes and also all the people who watch this video without liking it. You have been warned. But nah, for real, what type of voodoo is this nigga doing on this girl? It's 19 years, no marriage, not even a thought of a ring, and on top of that, he got her trained to thinking they don't need a piece of paper from the government to show their love. Yeah, we're dealing with a master manipulator. Oh my goodness, this nigga manipulation skill is off the charts. Cause oh my god, 19 years no ring, and you put a baby in her? I don't say this often, but we gotta save homegirl. We gotta save her ASAP, cause this is crazy.
My boyfriend have been dating for 19 years, and so many people always ask, when is he planning to propose? But we just honestly mutually think that it's best not to rush things and to make sure that we really get the chance to know each other before committing for life. Marriage is just a piece of paper, and my boyfriend says we don't need the government involved just to prove our love to each other. And anyway, we're currently expecting our first baby together, so we just have other priorities at the moment.
Like 19 actual years and you guys are still getting to know each other? You guys had a baby together, but still you don't know each other? Half the people on TikTok are younger than your relationship. How much do you still need to know about each other? She says she doesn't want to rush things. Bruh, 2 decades isn't rushing things. Look, I'ma hold your hand and just tell you this. He ain't never marrying you, bro. Now, this is probably a joke and probably just satire, but if it's not, I really love your faith and how optimistic you are as a person. Don't worry, y'all are gonna get married in heaven. So the argument that she made about marriage being just a piece of paper, it's an argument I've heard a lot of times. I feel like that's something I'd say to a girl I really don't want to get married to. Anyway, but I'm not even trying to get into that in this video. Anyway, what do you guys think
You
about
with a man for 5 to 10 years with no ring. You are not his dream girl. He's still out there looking for his wife.
Facts. And the one that he won't, he gonna marry her ass within 1 to 6 months when he get with her. He's dragging your ass through the mud. You giving him everything you can for nothing. Cause he can, a clean slate. He gonna walk his ass away, his happy ass, with some other girl and leave you stuck and hurt. Save all of that drama and deal with it the right way. The hell he waiting on anyway? The world to end before he marry you? Get it right, ladies.
I love when girls are like, me and my boyfriend have been dating for 5 years. I love him so much. Baby, he hasn't even put a ring on it. He's still looking for the love of his life.
So, ladies, I hope you heard that. I hope you heard that loud and clear. They are being honest and letting you know. When it's the one, they don't drag her for years and years. Listen
How
clearly.
long have you been together?
3 years.
3 years.
3 years. Has he proposed to you yet?
No.
No, not yet. It's coming. It's coming.
You guys live together now?
Yes.
A year and a half. Yeah.
So why would he put a ring on it then if he's already getting everything?
That's a good question.
What?
Why would you put a ring on it if we already live together?
I genuinely love you.
Oh. So when you plan on proposing, you starting something.
Why do I need a ring to show you my love and dedication to you when I do that on a daily basis?
A ring is making it official.
Yeah, there's no such thing as official. You love each other. It's just like...
A ring is making it official.
So a female gonna have their own opinion anyway.
You're single until married, in my opinion.
I'm being authentic with you. I'm being 100 with you. That term you just said.
So first of all, how you go from, it hasn't happened yet to like, why do we even need to? Yeah. If it only took 30 seconds for a stranger to get this man to confess that he doesn't really see the value in marriage, then what have you been doing for the last 3 years, ma'am? A stranger got the truth out of this man in 30 seconds, and you're waiting 3 years for a ring that may never come. You may want to cut your losses on this one. And then he has the nerve to say, he has a problem with her saying single until you're married, but you don't have a problem not making this woman your wife? You want her to act like a wife, clean like a wife, cook like a wife, take care of you like a wife, live with you like a wife. But don't expect to be one. Oh, no. A man will only do what you allow. And this is exactly what I was talking about not doing too much for a man that's not your husband. Because there is no incentive for that man to ever make you a wife. You're living with him, cooking for him, cleaning for him, you're doing all these things for him. It's like, why would he? He's comfortable. That man is too comfortable. He doesn't want to change it. Like, why you want to change it? Everything is working out for you. 3 years. And this man could be like, you know what? I don't think I like this. Nothing to show for her time, her energy, all of that. 3 years of auditioning, and he's still like, I don't know. No, you gotta go. This is what I mean by auditioning. You have been trying to prove to this man, trying to show him what kind of wife you would be. And after 3 years, he's still undecided about you. As a single woman, there should be nothing more unattractive to you than an undecided man, a confused man when it comes to you. Oh, you got to know 100% about me. Oh, no, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. No. That ain't the kind of excitement I need. You ain't giving the right energy for me. She is absolutely gorgeous. This is what I talked about. When you give some men an opportunity, they mess around and think that they can always pull women like you. That might be your last baddie, bruh.
So I was tagged in this video, but I want you to check it out. But I'm going to show you something that I noticed about this couple.
Really get to it. Really get to it. Really get to it.
But when I looked up the couple, I also ran across this video.
If we locked in, ain't no switching up.
Like, this is no shade to that couple, because clearly they pop up year after year saying still ain't married. I hope this man hasn't convinced her that marriage is just a piece of paper. So is money, and they value that. So is the deed to the house they both share, but he values that. So are the business licenses for the 3 businesses that they actually share, but yet again, he values that. So let's not act like papers don't also have value. One of the saddest things for me is when I see a woman convince herself that she doesn't want something just because she knows the man that she's asking it from will never give it to her. If you want to be married, but he doesn't want to marry you, you don't really want to let him go. So you're going to say, I don't want to be married either. I don't want to be married either. But why accept the ring? You do want to be married. That's why you're engaged. You're going to mess around and end up being a forever fiance because you're giving him every single thing that comes with marriage without him actually having to take that step to commit to you in that way. The thing about it is, if God forbid something were to happen to that man, you would have to fight his family for the house and the businesses and the cars. You have no legal rights to anything just as a girlfriend or as a forever fiance. This is exactly why I'm making this video. Lauren London was with Nipsey Hussle until the day he passed away. They were together for 6 years. It was almost 5 years after his passing. She's been fighting his family the whole time. They had kids together and all of that. This is what I'm hoping you will avoid. The point of my video is not to shade this woman or any other woman who's a long-term fiance, but to just try to help you to let this be a cautionary tale. You don't want to spend years trying to get what you helped build.
Nothing will stop a man from being with the woman he wants to. His own wife ain't gonna stop him from being with the woman he want to be with.
That's real.
A man will leave his whole family
Yeah.
to go be with the woman he really want to be with. So all them excuses he making, it's just excuses. He, like she said, he don't want a relationship with you because I am a man. Nothing will stop a man from being with the woman he wants to be with, not even his kids and his wife.
Like this man said, and it's absolutely true, men have walked away from wives, walked away from children. Men have walked away from royalty. Y'all know the whole story with Prince Harry. Walked away from it all for the woman that they love. Want to hear that if he leaves her, she'll take half, or she won't let him see his kids. There's a man out there who would walk away from it all for the woman that he claims that he loves. Some of these men, they love these excuses, and as long as you let that be an excuse, he'll use it. As if men don't get divorced for their mistress every day. As if men don't leave their baby mama every day. As if men don't move out of the home he shares with his girlfriend and has no place to stay, but he loves the new girl. Like, men are doing it every single day. There is no reason why in this day and age you guys can't be together. If he's a grown man that truly loves you, whatever it takes to be with you, that man's gonna make it.
I sit here and say, I want a man that pay all the rent. Why are you, as a man who don't want to pay all the rent, trying to convince me and argue with me about what I require in a man, instead of just spending that same time and energy trying to find a bitch that don't require a man to pay all the rent? Like, it just help me understand.
I agree. It's very simple logic. She's absolutely right. Why are you in her comments complaining to her about it? Just go find a woman who don't think like this. She can sit there and ask for that until the sky turn purple. That has nothing to do with you. There's so many women out there who don't require that. Go chase one of them. The men who want to do that, let those men deal with her. Go find you a woman who don't think like that.
As bitter as he sounds, I hope and wish that more men takes his advice. Okay? Yes, do leave us who have certain standards and expectations alone and go look for exactly what you want and need.
Picture of Coco and Ice-T, and somebody had quoted and said, I love how Ice-T just let Coco be the bad bitch that she is. I feel like it's because he dating his type. His type is bad bitches. I'm tired of the men who go after women that's a Coco. They like to be extra. They like to be dressed, dolled up, you know, legs out, ass out, titties out. They just that girl. And a man gets with them, makes them their girlfriend, just to be like, oh, I don't like when you dress like that. I don't like when you do this. I don't like wearing makeup when you like wear wigs. What the fuck I had on when you met me? Stop dating the bad bitches if you want the fucking librarian. Like, come on now. That's just common fucking sense.
Absolutely nothing wrong with a man having a preference. If you don't like the makeup, if you don't like the wigs, if you don't like women that's always in the club, if you don't like women with kids, whatever you don't like, then you need to go date your preference. Stop dating these women that are not what you're looking for and then constantly complaining about them being themselves. If you don't like chicks with makeup, then you need to go get you a chick that don't like
this is my point. Video yesterday, guys said, take off your makeup, take up all this. Why? That should be what your wife is doing right now. You're 40-something years old, sir. Why are you asking a random woman to see their natural face? You should be looking at your wife's natural face. You should have been looking at her for the last 15 years by now. Random women don't owe you a bare face, no wig. They don't owe you that. That's their thing. That's how they want to look like. Now, you can talk to your wife about that. But see, you're not married and you want to make it like it's been all these women's fault for turning you down. Men act like when they were in high school, they wanted the nerd. They wanted the girl that was in the robotics club. They wanted the mathlete. They wanted that girl. No, you didn't. You wanted the same cute girl that everybody else wanted. You wanted the cheerleader. You wanted, whoever. That's who you wanted. You were not this deep intellectual and she did not want me and all she wanted was the basketball players and blah, blah, blah. No, you didn't want the awkward girl in your, geometry class. She was just as awkward as you were, but you didn't like her. You thought you were too good for her. She was lame. She was corny. Then you got into college and you wanted the AKA, the Delta. You didn't want the girl that worked in the cafeteria because she had to pay her way through school. You wanted who everybody else wanted. But for some reason, you're 40 and you act like I was so special and I was the good guy and nobody wanted me. Nobody wanted you because you were just like everybody else. You were just awkward. You just couldn't get that girl. Now you fed into this whole red pill thing and, men get better with age. Guess what? No, all 45-year-olds are not created equal. You're supposed to be in your financial stride. So you're able to have some more disposable income. Things are paid off. You've got your degrees. You're supposed to be coasting. You're not supposed to be making the same amount of money that you were making when Cooking with Kyle was born. You're not these great people. But now you feel like, well, the women have had kids. They've gained weight. They're wearing wigs. Now I can knock them down. And then now they're going to want to be with me. Why? Because you're still the asshole you were in high school and college. You have not evolved. Now you just think you have the right to tell women how to dress and how to act and how to do all these things. Now, because you feel like I'm 40 something years old and they're by themselves, they have to choose me. Why are you by yourself? You're supposed to be 15, 20 years into your marriage. Oh, nobody wanted you within 20 years and it was everybody else's fault. No, it wasn't. You were an asshole then. Now you're an asshole and you just have a microphone. That's it. And then you've got a whole bunch of other assholes that are with you that are saying, yeah, man, these women ain't shit. Where your wife at? The awkward girl that read, manga, that watched anime, that was in the robotics club. Just like you were. You were in the robotics club too. But she wasn't, the cheerleader. She was just as awkward as you were. But now we're supposed to believe at 40 something, you were this great intellectual and nobody wanted you and you were one of the good ones. No, you weren't. You were an asshole just like that. And now you're just a 45-year-old asshole and you're laughing and lonely.
I feel like I've been single for too long because I really don't be tolerating shit. Like, I'm not going back and forth with you about my standards and what I will and won't tolerate. That's not a thing. It's like if I do things that you don't like, you don't have to deal with it. You don't have to deal with me. If you feel like my standards is too high and the things that I'm asking of you, not even asking of you, the things that I'm telling you that I like and I'm into and I require upon fucking with me, if that's like too much, you don't have to deal with it. Move out the way and make room for the next. Like I really have a low tolerance and I be giving, like, I don't give a fuck. I leave a nigga alone at the smallest inconvenience because I don't have to deal with it. I'm not in the business of trying to change people's minds about me, and you shouldn't be in the business of that either. You trying to tell me what a woman's supposed to be and what a woman should do and what a woman this, that. Teach it to your daughter. Everything that you trying to teach me and trying to train me to be and trying to convince me and installing me, install it in your motherfucking daughter, baby. I don't go back and forth with men about what I tolerate. I take care of me. I pay the cost to be the boss. Anything that I ask of you, I can get it myself. But if you want to be in my face, you gonna do it. Or get the fuck on. I'm not about to try to change nobody. I'ma date my type. So if I'm not your type, nigga, go find your type. Right? Ain't nobody about to make me feel shamed or feel bad about what I like and what I'm used to and what I'm accustomed to. Fuck a nigga who get money. I like niggas who spend it. And if that's not you, if that's not what you're into, that's perfectly fine. Move out the way. That's a whole song. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. And it tickles my spirit because I swear I feel like I'm dating the same niggas every single time I meet a nigga. He tell me what he is and what he ain't gonna do. Okay, that's fine. I stop fucking with the nigga and then here he come trying to do all of the things that he said that he don't do. I thought you said you don't do that, Stink. You said you don't do those type of things. Okay, cool. No hassle, no worries. I left you alone because you don't do those type of things. And now here you come trying to harass me because I don't want to fuck with you because now you want to do the things that you said that you don't do. Make it make sense. This shit never fails. I'm dating the same nigga. Like, it ain't even reincarnated because all these niggas still alive. I'm dating the same. Do y'all got the same daddy? They probably related. Don't be mad because I'm growing and glowing with somebody else. Shit. Don't be mad because you see somebody else knocking these eyelashes off. Don't be mad. You said that you don't do that. And I said, okay. And left you alone. No pressure. What you won't do, somebody else will. That goes for everybody. That go men, women. What one woman won't do, another woman will. What one man won't do, another man will. It's the power of the fucking universe. Imagine you trying to argue with me or make me feel bad about my preference.
As a young woman, turned 25 a few months ago, everything that I've learned while dating, of course I'm still learning, but taking the time to set better standards and expectations for myself and not allowing anyone to tell me, well, this is not what I have to offer right now, but you know what, I can offer you less. And not feeling so desperate to be with a man that I'm going to start accepting the bare minimum. I'm going to start accepting what I actually want, right? Less than what I actually want. So that's a trap. The lack mindset is what really traps some women, thinking that, oh, you know what, maybe I will never find this type of guy before, or maybe it doesn't get better than this. And men, they hope and cheer when you have that type of mindset, right? When you think that you're not going to find your expectations and your standards, they hope for that because they don't want to do more for you, right? Certain men are like that. But guess what? Most men, if they love you, they want to be with you, they are willing to do whatever it takes to be with you and to keep you. And I started thinking to myself, you know what? If I end up dying alone, then I die alone. But I rather be with myself to the end of days than be in the wrong relationship with a man that hates me, that beats on me, that mistreats me, that talks down on me. Honestly, and Sovereign posted this message on her YouTube, and it was, a woman is like a flower. When she's in the garden, she's blooming and she's enjoying the sunshine and, the bees and all of those things. Yet when she gets picked, put in the vase, she dies quicker. That's us women in relationships. So no, I'm not rushing to be in a relationship to get picked, and just to go die in a situation with someone. Absolutely not. So, to go lose myself, lose my identity. So, I hope while you're spending Valentine's Day alone that you pour love onto yourself. Unfortunately, we don't want to think about it, but Valentine's Day is a ritual. It really is, because you have all these people coming together. If you look up the aspects of actually creating a ritual, you will see a mantra basically is saying Happy Valentine's Day. You have the candles, right? And you have basically everyone coming together for the exact same thing. It's very strong. It's very powerful. So don't start manifesting a relationship on Valentine's Day, but manifest self-love, because that's the first thing you need to work on, and then manifest that relationship, right? And then manifest the type of guy, and manifest strength to love yourself enough, if you don't find that guy, that you will always choose yourself, that you're willing to be yourself and stay with yourself. It's going to be lonely. Manifest strength to be able to stay strong and to keep loving yourself. Build community for yourself. Manifest love in the aspect of friends, community. So, because when you're not with that guy anymore, your community will always be there for you. Your friends will always be there for you. So I'm gonna stop rambling now. Thank you so much for making it this far into the video, guys. I will see you in the next one.